Let us begin again.
Hey, good evening.
Hey, if you could join on the video, that would be nice. Manjit is delayed, I think. Any comfortable seated posture to bring the spine comfortably erect, shoulders relaxed, elbows by the sides of your body, back of your hands on your thighs, palms facing up, open palms, eyes softly closed. 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, let all the stress and tension leave your mind and body. You're settling down to the place where you're practicing. You're taking, and say, root. You get rooted, not only the physical space where you get rooted, you come home to right here. Observing the flow of experience right now as the breath comes and goes. Open palms, open heart, open mind. Allow for any experience to flow through and simply observe. You can smile. It's great to be alive and aware. Right now, life is magnificent, miraculous. And life doesn't need anything more. It is complete. You cannot add anything to it. You cannot subtract anything from it. Simply observe the flow of experience. Nothing to hold on to because you cannot hold on to it. Nothing to push away, because you cannot deny what is right now. Palms to the heart center. Namaskaram, Mudra. May this practice be for the benefit of all beings. Chin to the chest. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come to cat posture. Shoulders are right over the wrists. Palms are shoulder width apart. All the fingers and palms are on the mat. Knees are hip width apart. Toes pointing back. Hip joints are directly above the knees. Inhale. Exhaling, turn your head toward the right wall. Inhale, center. Exhaling, turn your head toward the left wall. Inhale, center. 4 more rounds. Simple postures, neck postures can change the energetic state of the body. The psychological state can change. And you're simply merely observing the flow of experience. As you listen to the instructions and diligently follow, you follow the instructions and watch the flow of experience. No aggression at any time. After completing 5 rounds, neutral cat posture, take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, look up, stretching the throat, allow the spine to go down, completely relaxing your abdomen. Ever so slightly, get the shoulder blades on your back toward each other. Next exhalation, chin to the chest, shoulder blades going away from each other, abdomen fully engaged. 4 more rounds. Stretching the throat as you look up, stretching the back of your neck as you look down, relaxing your abdomen as you look up, inhaling, fully engaging your abdomen as you exhale, spine up. Spine going up as much as it can. Shoulder blades going slightly toward each other as you look up. As you look down, shoulder blades going away from each other. Total 5 rounds. After completing, come to neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right arm to the front, left leg to the back. Switch. 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 Neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Next exhalation, look down, spine up. Look down, spine up. Slowly bring the right knee toward the nose, right toes off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down, neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Next exhalation, look down, chin to the chest. Left knee, try to bring the left knee to the nose. Left toes off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee down, neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Slowly take your seat bones all the way toward the heels, forehead down to the ground. Seat bones to the heels, forehead down to the ground. As best as you can, walk your palm away to the front. Walk your palms away to the front. Gently squeezing the shoulder blades on your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly go back to cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tuck your toes in. Plank posture. Come to plank posture. Walk back as much as you need to. Shoulders are right over the wrists and palms. Your head, neck, spine, and legs are all to the heels in one incline. Abdomen fully engaged. Shoulder blades away from each other. No neck action. Yes, your soft gaze is between the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot forward between the palms. Ashwa Sanchalana. Look up. Opening your left hip as you relax. 3, 2, 1. Right foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Next inhalation, left foot forward between the palms, Ashwa Sanchalana. Look up. Your weight is between the front foot and the back foot. Not much weight on your fingertips or palms as you look up. 3. Opening your right hip. 2. 1. Next exhalation, left foot forward, uttonasana. Head down, surrender. Hold your elbows. You can bend your knees, not a problem. Elbows are not resting anywhere. Surrender. 5. Elbows are dangling downward. Head completely relaxed. Head is hanging loose. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. The practice is paying attention, and we use the postures as a means to enhance our attention. There are benefits, of course, physiological benefits, but the practice is awareness of the experience, continuous awareness of the experience. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Standing tall like a mountain, Tadasana. As if an invisible rope is tied to the roof of your head, and somebody is gently pulling the head up, shoulders relaxed. Your weight on your feet even, not on your toes, not on your heels. Your inner arches woken up. The legs are strong, shoulders relaxed. No slouching. Soft gaze directly ahead. Namaskar Mitra. 3 deep breaths. Begin 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara at your own pace. Hmm. If the mind wanders away from the practice, simply begin again. Connecting the mind with the body and breath is a practice. The mind tends to get disconnected. From the miraculous fact that we are alive and we have the capacity to be aware. We forget. Practice is to keep remembering. After 3 deep breaths, stand relaxed. And even as you stand relaxed, continue the practice of paying attention to the flow of experience in your body, your breath, feelings, emotions. Energetic state. It's we're so fortunate to be right here together practicing Hatha Yoga. It's a privilege to have the time and space to be able to practice. Take a moment to thank all your family members, the life situation that allows you this room to practice. Three deep breaths. We are going to approach few variations of prasaritha padha. Forward bends with separated legs. Few variations, but before then, let us prepare. Sukhasana. We'll start with seated posture. Spine comfortably erect, eyes softly closed. Watch your breath. Gently open your eyes. Take your arms toward the ceiling, parallel to each other. Arms up, palms facing the front. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhaling, bend from the hips forward, palms reaching the mat all the way down. Head down. For a moment, look at your thumbs on or palms on the mat. Look at your palms on the mat. Walk your fingers away from you, just a bit, few millimeters, and then head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release the arms. Sukhasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Stretch your legs to the front. Dandasana. Your legs are together, you're sitting straight as best as you can. Now, take your right leg wide off the mat to the side, right leg to the right side. Bend the left knee so your left foot is closer to the body, left knee down. Yes. And you're still facing straight. Your right leg off to the ground. Like in Sukhasana, Sunil, your left leg is like in Sukhasana, down. Yes, down, down. Yes, that's it. Very good. Arms up. Inhaling, reach up. Exhaling, bending forward, palms reaching the ground. Look at your palms. Walk your palms just a bit forward and finally head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, release the legs, shake your legs. Dandasana. Take your left leg far to the side, to the left side. Bend your right knee and right foot closer to your body. And you're still facing straight. Your toes are pointing up. Arms up. Inhaling, reach up for the ceiling. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, palms reaching the ground. Look at your palms. Walk your fingers just a bit away and then finally head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release the arms, release the legs, shake your legs, relax. Sukhasana. Let's approach Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. The soles of your feet can be away. Reach and grab your feet. And make your feet position in a way that you can keep your back as straight as you can. Your feet can be away if that is what it takes to keep the back straight as best as you can. Bring the shoulders back. You're not slouching forward. You're sitting tall as you can get. Shoulders away from your ears, not slouching. Sitting as tall as you can. Inhale. Exhaling, keep the back as comfortably straight as you bend from the hips forward. Chin up, look up, look up to maintain the back to be as comfortably straight as you can. Now your elbows may be reaching your legs and thighs. Gently place your elbows on the legs and thighs. Next exhalation, chin further going down toward the ground, keeping the back as straight as you can. And finally, head down. Five. Baddha Konasana. You might find an intense stretch on the inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Release the legs, shake your legs, relax. Come to cat posture. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Settle down in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your palms and fingers are on the mat. Sometimes you tend to shift your weight toward your little finger. Consciously press all the fingers down. Palms are down. The entire palm and fingers are taking the weight, not part of your finger or part of your palm or some of your fingers. That might cause injury if you practice over a period of time repeating. Once you bring even weight distribution on your palms, bring attention to your toes. You can be on the toes. If you're not able to land the heels, that is okay. But the entire weight is between the palms and the toes. And now, slowly, getting your shoulder blades on your back together. Head completely hanging loose. The roof of your head reaching down toward the mat. 5 deep breaths. 5. No aggression. 4. No aggression. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, right foot forward between the palms. Ashva. Look up. Feel your left hip, front hip opening. Bring the weight more on your feet than your fingers at palms. Right foot back, plank. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms. Look up. Feel the right front of the hip opening. Next exhalation, right foot forward, uttonasana. Surrender. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Remember, we are preparing for prasaritha padha variations. We'll do a couple of more preparatory postures before we approach prasaritha padha. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your feet hip width apart. Hands on the waist. Inhale. Exhaling, halfway bending forward. Keep the knees straight as best as you can and bend forward as best as you can. Back as straight as you can. Look to the front. Now stretch the arms toward the front and gaze at your thumbs. 5, 4, 3. You will find intense stretch on the back of your legs. 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Slightly bend your knees. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms. Now that as a preparation, we are going to approach Ardha Uttanasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Feet hip width apart. Arms up toward the ceiling. Palms facing the front. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Next exhalation, bend from the hips forward. You can bend the knees, take your palms all the way down. Grab hold of your big toes. Right hand grabbing the right big toe, left hand grabbing the left big toe. For now, bend your knees, not a problem. Now, flatten your back and look up. Flatten your back, look up. Keeping that back posture the same, see if you can straighten the knees as best as you can. See there? No, without any aggression, straighten the knees as best as you can. You'll be lifting your big toes up. That will activate your thigh muscles. That will allow your hamstrings to release a bit more. Once you reach that posture, hold the posture. 5 deep breaths. 5. Ardha Uttanasana. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend fully forward, head down. Uttanasana. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come on. Release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Inhaling, left foot back, long step back. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the left wall. Rotate your right toes, right foot also to face the left wall. Right foot also is facing the left wall. Yes. Now, the first variation is a simple variation. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward from the hips. As fully forward. First, start bending the knees to allow the head to go toward the mat as best. Bend the knees, not a problem. Keep the hands on your waist. Bend the knees for balance. Head down. Head down. 5. Those who are flexible, once you get your spine hanging down, can straighten up the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, inhaling, come up. Right foot facing the front, Ashva. Right foot back plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms, Ashva. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up, face the right wall. Rotate your left foot also to face the left wall. Your inline stance. Look down at your feet, you should be in inline stance. Sunil, your left foot is also pointing. I'm not able to see your left foot. Okay, good. Both the toes are pointing. Perfect, Sunil. Thank you so much. I'm not able to. Now, next variation. We'll take your palms between the palms. Arms up toward the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward. Place the palms between the feet, all the way down on the mat. You can bend the knees if you need to. Both the palms are down on the mat, shoulder width apart. Your palms are shoulder width apart. You can bend the knees first and head down, completely head down. Relax your head down. You can bend your elbows as comfortably as you need to allow the roof of your head to go down toward the mat. Those who are comfortable, straighten the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. This is another variation. This is A variation. What we did earlier was B variation. Rotate your left foot toward the front. Ashva. Left foot back. Plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, right foot forward between the palms. Place the back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the left wall. And make also the right foot point toward the left wall. Both the feet are pointing toward the left wall. Inline stance. We're going to approach C variation of prasaritha padha. Take a deep breath, exhale. Press the palms behind you, interlacing fingers. Open your shoulders and straighten the elbows. Excuse me. Keep your arms on your back. Inhale. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward all the way down. Keep the arms on your back. And bend the knees to allow the roof of your head to reach down toward the mat. Head completely hanging loose. Now, once you reach the final point of where the head is reaching down toward the mat, without aggression, straighten the arms on your back toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the arms on your back, hands on your waist. Slightly bend the knees, inhaling, come on. Take a deep breath, exhale. Rotate the right foot toward the front. Ashva. Right foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. One last variation. Take your left foot forward between the palms, Ashva. Place the back foot firmly on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up, face your right wall. Get both your feet to face the right wall, inline stance. Now, we're going to grab the big toes. Right hand grabbing the right big toe, left hand grabbing the three-fingered grip of the big toes. And as you lift the toes, pull the toes upward, you will be able to engage your thigh muscles, the quad muscles, and then that will give you the hamstrings relief for them to be stretched more. Inhale. Exhaling, bending forward from the hips. Allow the arms to hang loose. And reach and grab the big toes. And you can, if you need to bend your knees to reach the big toes, do that. And then head down, head completely hanging loose. Slightly tugging your big toes up, engage your quad muscles and straighten the knees as best as you can. Keep the head down. Prasaritha padha, D variation. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come on. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Stand relaxed. Release the arms. Take a deep breath. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees and rock back and forth. Forward and back. See if you can get your feet to touch the mat as you go forward, and see if you can bring your knees closer to your nose as you go back. Massaging the back muscles and then rolling to the sides, all the way to the right and all the way to the left. You can keep your head on the mat if that helps you. Settle back down, knees close to the chest. Spread your arms shoulder height on the mat, on the ground, palms facing down. Next exhalation, take your knees toward your right elbow and look over your left shoulder. Right palm on the left knee, encouraging the knees to stay down. Once you reach the final posture, completely relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. And next exhalation, take your knees toward your left elbow and look over your right shoulder. Left palm on the right knee. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. And release the legs. And proceed to Shavasana. Make any final movements you feel necessary before surrendering in Shavasana. Relax. 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 Continuously being aware of the relaxing body, the life-nourishing breath coming and going. Simply enjoying being alive and being aware. Relax. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana and come to sitting. Any comfortable meditative posture, eyes closed, watching, observing, and enjoying being alive and being aware. Taking your hands back, inhaling, growing taller, exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come on. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your eyes. And gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Have a good evening and a good day ahead.